Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Darkness Within, the Pursuit of Loath Nolder. We met a strange man. We got keys to the place. I should wait at home until nightfall. Then I'll come back and check. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I feel exhausted. I've been through a lot today. Mr. Pickman, that man in the cabin's hall. I better rest a bit. We're already... Ooh, hello. Okay. We're already sleeping. Messages? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I get it. You're very tired. Let's get rested. Where am I? It's so beautiful here. This vista, so soothing. What in the world? Yeah, where are you? More importantly, where should I go? Okay, I can't right click. If you're wondering what that sound is. This eclipse. Something's wrong. I feel different. Okay. Awesome. What is happening to me? What is the meaning of this dream? It was so vivid that I cannot be sure it was a dream. I am starting to get tired of this. What time is it? I should go and check the cabin again. It's almost midnight. I better check the cabin again. Okay, so... Very... Sorry, I just have to keep checking these messages. It could be something important. Though I feel like the game would at least tell me. Okay, so we're heading straight back to the cabin. The lights are on. I should have guessed. I think there's still someone in the cabin. What should I do now? Can you take different paths in this game? Okay, I literally just wanted to save. My head is spinning. I think I'm still sick. I better get some rest. What? I'm freezing. It is very cold here. What in the world is going on? Oh. What is this thing? It looks like some kind of instrument. It resembles a didgeridoo, an Australian Aboriginal wind instrument. It looks quite ancient. Okay, let's not... Hold on a sec. Hello? There's things I can pick up. I can't pick up that, though. Unless that's just a piece of ice. Oh, here we go. It's freezing cold outside, so we really can't exit anywhere else. Okay. Is there a way... Oopsies. Okay, I was wondering how come I couldn't try to put things together. I'll bring it down here. There's more pieces. Okay. Okay, there's that piece there. Oh, here we go. You know what? I think that's probably it. Just that one piece. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do, but sure. Yeah. Put it all together. I have no idea what this does for us. Are these holes used to make this thing produce sound? It sounds. It gives me the creeps. Chilling. Okay. You know, I didn't think that he would just like... If we said no to searching the place, he would just go home, get a headache, and then dream again, which I don't know if that means I entirely missed the section. Or at least he'll let me go back to see it, but I hope not. Whoa. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to be doing this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. That sound. Okay. So, I don't know how I'm supposed to be reading this thing at all. See, there's 2 sides it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 312114. Three, one, two, one, I mean, we can't play them. We can't. It's not like we're playing chords here. So. Is this maybe all the ones. Doesn't make sense. I was about to say all the ones that we don't have, but. Some of them show playing 2 anyway. So what is this supposed to be? Okay. It's funny, I put up the hint system, but I have not seen it all yet. At all. Examination screen. Is there anywhere else I can look on this thing? No, I can't. Literally it. Anything else I can... Is there a stand of some sort? Too cold outside. Yeah, this is really all we can do. Okay, so I have to play this instrument, but I'm frankly not sure how I'm supposed to be going about doing it. It's not like we can play chords. Okay, I'm just gonna write this down. So the one on top is 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Then we have 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4. I don't know. Okay, maybe that's the reset. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4. Okay, is that our sign to get out? No, we can't do anything. Okay. I feel so tired. See, I kept thinking it's like chords, but it's really just the notes that it's designating. Or am I going mad? I feel exhausted. All of my energy has been drained. Okay. I still feel tired. How long have I been sleeping? What? It's the 13th of November. It was the 10th when I went to sleep. I slept for 3 days. What is happening to me? Am I sleepwalking? Okay, so explicitly telling me to call Arthur.
Yes? Oh, hi, Howard. How are you doing?
Listen, I just wanted to know if you had got anything back yet about the substance I left in my office.
Yes, I've got the report right here. Just a moment. Yes, here it is. It's nasty stuff, all right. Some kind of neural medicine, but mixed with a hallucinogen. And no ordinary hallucinogen, according to the report. Although they're not sure yet exactly what it is.
Thanks, Arthur. That's all I needed to know.
Don't mention it. Take care.
You too. See you soon.
Okay. I hope there's no one here this time. He may have come out of this room or the opposite one. Sound of the door was nearby. I should check here more carefully. Okay, well, we already know where the trapdoor is, so... Of course! He must have come from here. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, hello. Okay, before I do that, I want to check the upstairs first. Then. Okay. Awesome. Using the marker and the old map is a great way to find places, but the conditions of the map is deteriorating rapidly. To avoid any further damage to them, the maps have been placed in a special cabinet for storage. We have discovered a lot of places by using them, and our research continues. The most important place we found is the ancient cemetery that hides the tombs we have long sought after. The runes that were found 350 to 400 meters from there led me to believe that this place was an ancient settlement. Perhaps the ruins were once a town that belonged to the folk called Aether that lived on Northwood Mountain long ago. Mr. Kerwin will start researching this place within a few days. A half-full inkwell. I've begun to examine the special wooden sculpture that Mr. Carwin obtained from Africa. These identical wooden sculptures have a hidden compartment in them, which is protected by some kind of locking mechanism that I haven't yet... Okay, well, we know I've seen... I don't know what these are meant to contain. I've also seen firsthand one of these sculptures in one of the places that we've discovered with the aid of the maps. These sculptures are extremely important. Inside the one that I opened, I found various kinds of leaves and eyeless dead insect, which I couldn't identify. Having no eyes, it made me think that it is a species of insects that lives its entire life in dark and deep caves where no sunlight ever penetrates. I haven't figured out which plant or tree the leaves come from. Their smell is strong and very interesting. Since the same smell emanates from the other sculptures, which I couldn't yet open, I assume that all of them contain the same item. Mr. Kerwin says that the purpose of these sculptures is to contain the diversion mixture. Okay, I'm not sure. All of my research concerning the diversion mixture has not yielded satisfying results. This indicates that its preparation has been protected extremely well, or that knowledge of it has been passed on through oral tradition. In even the most ancient and comprehensive writings, hardly any information can be found about it. According to these writings, the mixture has a very potent effect on people. It's known that the mixture can induce altered states of consciousness. I believe it has additional effects because diversia is a critical importance of the soul metamorphosis doctrine. At the moment, I'm working on opening the locks of the sculptures without damaging them in any way. To do this, I'll need to understand the locking mechanism. I believe I'll figure this out soon. IB. This must be Ivar Bergen. No doubt, these are his initials. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to check that there is no arrow mark. Hello, key. Forward. No, that won't work. Listen, don't be so extreme about it. It's a map. Dear IB, I will try to write down completely all the information regarding to the strange disappearance of Mr. R, which I have learnt directly from Mr. FV. I beseech you to send this mail to Mr. Kerwin, too, because as you know, I have to leave for Lili today. But 1 month ago, Mr. R had written a letter to Mr. FV mentioning a police operation was being conducted in the area where he was living, and how he felt uncomfortable because of this event. According to what Mr. R said, police heard some unusual things, and because of this, they started to investigate in the suburbs. Some people have been arrested, but the reason for these arrests has not been announced publicly. In the successive days, Mr. FD got in touch with one of our police friends and got some information regarding the strange operations. According to our police connection, the investigation focused on 2 Japanese sailors and what they brought from some Eastern Indian island. Sorry. Okay, nothing interesting. Mr. R tried to retrieve information regarding these Gabonese sailors. These sailors gave some object from the eastern Indian islands where they often sail with merchant ships to unknown persons in the suburbs. At a tavern called Knight's Head, he learned from an undependable source, from a drunk, that police seized one of those objects in the course of the investigation. According to the drunk, they had sold a very ancient parchment to someone named Legua and were paid very generously. Then these two had quit sailing and went back to their country, Gabon. That last object, the parchment, was very important and dangerous. Mr. R said all of this is his last letter to Mr. FV. But after a month, when Mr. FV noticed that no replies to his letters had been coming from Mr. R, he wanted to visit him personally. When he arrived at his house, there was no trace of Mr. R. That is all that Mr. FV told me. He is now residing at Mr. R's place and awaiting further orders. I have sent a letter to Mr. FV telling him to contact you, and I hope that he will visit you soon. Your servant. Your servant. Okay, before I go reading all of these, I'm going to double check. So the only thing that we can look at is this. Which I may find a use for these sticks. They seem specifically crafted for a certain purpose. 3 6. Okay. Right. Okay, it's weird, like, it centers, this is at the center, so you think that's what's important, but turns out it's really just the... Dear IB, I will try to write these down. Okay, no. Is it... Okay, so the one I clicked was this one, so it's this one. My old friend, you may be worried because you haven't heard from me for some time, but I can assure you that you will be surprised when you see the things I have found. In the package that I have sent you, I have added all of the copies of my discoveries together with the notes about what I have written. It is very noticeable that they are very ancient, but still, I think that they were copied from an even more ancient source. The drawings on the fourth parchment seem particularly attractive and confusing. They may seem meaningless at first, but when you inspect the notes that I have added, they will be clear. I think that the signs with an Ouroboros around it serves as a key or the source for the others, and I still cannot understand the meaning of the diagram on which the familiar celestial bodies are shown in strange locations. If you could find any clues about these matters, please let me know. Even if I wanted to talk about these things excessively, I have to stop here for now. I have to travel shortly and I won't return for 1 month, hence you will not hear from me during that time. I think that I will be back on the latest on November 28, 2011. The time is getting closer and thus these things will start to become more complex. P.S. I think that there is a connection between my discoveries and the book you have sent. But it would be best to leave this until our next conversation since I have not been able to examine it sufficiently. John D. That doesn't ring a bell. This is someone's day of return to their residence. But who will return where? Well... Hi, friend. I want to proudly announce to you that we have discovered what we have been seeking. The city was lying buried in the sand 1 mile north of the location we last dug. According to some local legends, All the inhabitants of the city were killed when the city was buried under the sands because of their sins. These legends have greatly influenced the locals, as we noticed when we excavated the city. We uncovered it after 2 weeks of exhausting work. The first thing we noticed were the skeletons and abundance of bones scattered everywhere, some of which appeared to have been gnawed on. We found parchments which contained pictures and some strange hieroglyphs in the caves that was most likely used as a library. The sections with pictures look like they are about necromancy and sorcery. One parchment in particular is very exciting because it has some sections that look like the Voynich manuscript, which is thought to be related to the Bat Botanic. In some buildings, stained low altars which have all really exciting symbols on them greet the eye. Inside the buildings with these low altars, it is apparent that at one time the walls were adorned with colorful petroglyphs. This desert is not as auspicious as it first seemed. I listened to the sounds which Marco Polo had mentioned, and I can say that he was right. Some nights speech and music were heard so close to our camp that it would be fatuity not to try to record them, but it cannot be said that we were successful in that attempt, because the only thing we had were the screams of the wind that was continuously moving the sands and immersing us in incoherent thoughts. I think that this discovery is an important step on the way to our ultimate goal, which needs to be examined a bit more. I hope I can send detailed documents about all of your discoveries in a short time. Take care till then. Checking my time here. Brother, I hope you are all right. Happily, I want to declare to you that the EB problem has been solved. The little building in the garden is under our control now, and we've already started to examine it. Since we couldn't take that old fool's house in ordinary ways, we have used the last and most direct solution. Now JD is residing there. I am sure that you will want to join him in his examination. To communicate with him, please use this. And we have found a palanquin which contains some objects. We think that those objects are some kind of keys, but our further investigation is needed. We did not yet try those on the target location because, as you know, to enter some places without knowledge may be very dangerous. Regards, IB. This is a weird combination. It seems like an encrypted combination of numbers and letters. Is this an address? EB. But it doesn't stay underlined. Honorable IB, as told in the Timobor, subsequent to a green-colored smoke, a dim flame was seen, but the mentioned face wasn't. I'm not sure that I could read the prayers correctly when the waters have risen, and I am not certain about the part that I believe is to be said when the moon is at the right location. In a short time, I believe that I can report to you the results of my latest research. Okay. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Let's look at our thinky thoughts. So I have 3 sticks, encrypted combination. You did say JD was residing there, right? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's all that's left to do is see through the trap door. Okay. I'm going to have to end the set here. So, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!